I only said it was a stupid name. Ugh. Toss me a million miles away, will you? Stuck-up mare. I guess a square one for me, if I'm ever going to find that stupid cyber pony again. And this bloody stupid sounding voice isn't helping matters any!
Oh, much better. Well, that's one problem taken care of. Now for the other one.
I've been ahead of you this whole time.
Do whatever it asks you to run that fast.
Oh, come on. Will someone do you some good, Clancy? So, why are we even out here, Karate Lou?
Oh, you guys are gonna love this. Trust me, it's the best.
No way! They're monsters just like me and Shimmer? So it's not just the cyber pony then, Wonder how Shimmer will take that.
See those two ponies there?
Yeah, what's so special about those two?
What's special about them is I'm gonna go and fight them. I need better practice with these karate powers of mine. So what better way than have a random a rumble!
So, let me get this straight. You dragged me and Creepy all the way out here in the middle of almost nowhere, just so y'all can get your little kicks off with two ponies we ain't even make it?
All by myself? You kidding? I wanted to get you two girls in the action too.
I despise you.
Well, I do kind of need some work with my magic and other stuff. Rare Fruit hasn't bothered to teach me at all yet, so I guess what Karate Lou suggested would help.
And what am I supposed to do? Hate him to death? I still don't know what the hell this spirit of mine really do, you know.
Aw, now you're just being an old crabapple.
Hey! My mother was a crabapple, you idiot!
You realize your whole family was literally apples, right, Francie?
Shut up.
So it's a fight these kids want, is it? I'll give them a show they won't ever forget.
Lyra, exactly why did you drag me all the way out here? There's nothing to be seen for miles.
Because I thought we might be missing something! What if there was some kind of random occurrence we were supposed to be around for and we missed it?
What are you talking about? We're in the middle of nowhere.
Exactly! You'll never know what you'll find out here! See what I mean?
You alright there, kid?
Name's Karate Lou.
Right. Let me ask again. Are you feeling okay? 'Cause I think a psychiatrist...
Always has to make the first one so flashy.
Aw, come on, Francie.
Ooh! Me next! Me next!
This one's yours, Baby Belle.
That was so fun! Do it again! Do it again!
Ow! I think my spine switched places with my rib cage. Ah! Oh, sweet Celestia, no, 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 no! Get this freaking kid off me!
Feisty.
Come on, Francie, join the party.
How? I don't know what my powers are even.
Well, you're a buzzkill as always.
Are y'all playing out to have fun? Hate assumptions.
Someone, give me the number for an ambulance, or police, or just something to get these crazy kids away from us!
Someone, please. I need help.
Hey, it sounds like someone's in trouble.
Aw, but I wasn't finished with these two yet.
We gotta help whoever that was, Karate Lou. Let's go, girls.
See, Bon Bon? They do care!
Oh, thanks, Celestia. Someone came. Can you girls help me?
Trixie? You ended up in this world too?
You know who that pony is?
Sorta. My sister once told me about this pony she and the others met back in Equestria. She was real boastful and mean to them, and even overconfident. That was until she got showed up by Brutalite. Or Twilight, I guess I should say.
But how'd she end up here?
Your guess is as good as mine. But however she did it, she needs our help now.
Oh, thank you so much, girls. Trixie will repay you somehow. You arrogant little brat!
That's for turning my sister's hair into a rat's nest, you stupid prissy freak!
Freak! Oh, wait. That's exactly what I am now.
You really are a freak!
You don't say. I think you'll find that I'm still very much the same great and powerful Trixie that I've always been. But thanks to an acquaintance of mine, my magic's become even more powerful than before.
So, more powerful than your stupid fireworks and rope tricks?
Why, yes. Hey, you little brats! Those fireworks took a lot of effort!
Still as arrogant as ever, I see. But what are you even doing in this world?
Isn't it obvious? I want Twilight Sparkle, the one pony responsible for ruining my reputation throughout Equestria. And unless I'm mistaken, I heard you mention her name before.
Twilight? Don't you mean Brutus?
You want to spoil everything for her, Karailu?
Ah, so Princess Twilight is in this world.
Wait, what do you mean, princess?
You're kidding me, right? Princess Twilight Sparkle, the Alicorn Princess of Equestria.
Nope, don't ring any bells.
What? How can you be that stupid? Sparkle had a whole coronation and everything before vanishing. And you're telling me that she's in this world and isn't a princess?
Our Twilight a princess? She wouldn't know anything about being royalty.
But why am I losing an argument to a bunch of fillies? I am the great and magnificent Magic Mare now, and I will not let Twilight get away this time.
So, running away from her after she beat you twice is letting her get away?
Fine! You want to turn this magic show into a curtain call? I can accommodate!
Come on, you big bully! I won't let you hurt my friends again!
And just what can you possibly do to me? Don't make me laugh.
Okay, ow!
Not fair!
Creepy? How did you do that?
I don't know. I just got really mad that she had hurt you, and I guess I was able to channel it somehow.
Golly, that's a long way down. Do you guys think she's dead?
No, but you are. Tell me where Sparkle is, or I'll do much more than turn you inside out.
I don't know. She's been out hunting lately, and we haven't had any contact with her.
Hunting? Completely unlike that mare to want blood. Magic Mare doesn't think you're telling her the truth. Now keep talking!
I swear, I don't know.
Well, that's a shame then. I suppose you'll have to spend the rest of your life as a cardboard cutout then.
Ma'am!
And you can join her.
Mom!
Oh man, what do I do? If I get turned into one of those men things, I'm done for. What can I do?
Who's the tough guy now? Huh, tough guy?
As oddly successful an attack that was, you still won't best me! Is something burning? Fire? Fire! My magic! My precious magic! God! Could this get any worse? Magic Mare is blasting off again!
What was that even?
That was awesome! Creepy? Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
I see it too. Yeah, I thought we were all crazy.
So,
You're basically like us.
And you'll have your cutie marks? That's amazing.
Ah, shucks, it's really not that big a deal.
Oh, that's right. We never got your names.
I'm Creepy Belle, that's Karate Lou, and that's Francie Bloom. What about you guys?
I'm Sweetie Belle, that's Scootaloo, and that's Apple Bloom.
Sorry, our story's a little weird. Should I tell them, or do you want to tell them, sweetie?
Why don't the three of you tell us together?
That ain't a bad idea. I like it too. All right, I'll start. It started like any nice day in Equestria would. Apple Bloom and I were together just spending time with our sisters, and Scootaloo was hanging out with Rainbow Dash.
Like always. Hey! Anyways, it seemed like it'd be any other day in Ponyville. But then as we were all talking, Twilight suddenly came to us with Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy. Before we could ask what was troubling her, she told us she had found something in the middle of researching plant life in the Everfree Forest. Something really astounding.
And after she was done having her own little Pinkie Pie moment, she told us that we should all join her on a trip back to the Everfree Forest to see for ourselves. Scoot, Sweetie, and I were all excited we'd get to be going to the forest again, since our last trip there didn't end so well.
But we all followed Twilight back to where she had found this thing. And when we got there it was. It was this big portal thing, all big and shiny. She said that even as a princess, she had never seen anything like it before.
Wait, your Twilight's really a princess?
Yeah, she had a whole coronation and everything. She was right there with Princess Celestia and Luna before all of Canterlot.
No way! That magic mare was telling the truth?
It can be. Brutolite can't be a princess, can she?
So, you guys have a Twilight Sparkle in this world too?
That's not a point right now.
Right. Twilight explained to us that she wanted us all here as witness to this event, so she could share it with the higher-ups at Canterlot. All of us were excited that we'd all be here to see a historic event unfold before us. But the excitement didn't last long. When Scoots, Apple Bloom, and I finally woke up, we found ourselves in whatever this world is. We didn't know where we were now, but Twilight and the others were nowhere we could find.
Everything you've told us, it really feels like us three are missing something now.
You guys okay then?
Yeah, we'll be alright. Really sounds like you guys live it up back in Ponyville.
Y'all may be from a different world, but us three can tell y'all are still just like us. Cutie Mark Crusaders through and through.
Oh, you guys.
Man, who would have thought we'd meet different versions of ourselves? With weird and freaky powers, no less.
I know.
Apple
Sweetie
Rarity! Applejack! I knew you'd find us.
Oh, we were so worried we lost y'all for good.
Oh, I hope nothing bad has happened to the three of you since we were separated.
We stuck together just fine, Rarity, but you'll never guess what happened just now.
All right, you little runaways. I think it's time for us to get back to the others.
Before we close things off, I guess I really owe you guys another explanation. And no, thankfully this won't be another 10-minute tangent like with A Shattered Mind, but I just want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I am very much aware that it's been well over 2 years since the last episode in this series, which was an audible day for Fluttershout. The condensed version of why this is can basically be summed up as general laziness and demotivation due to continued demand from the more rabid fans of this series, and just wanting to work on other projects that didn't involve the elements of insanity. Unfortunately, this self-imposed hiatus lasted longer than I had wanted it to, and people were understandably getting antsy. I hate to leave people hanging, even if it's for something where the demand for more episodes really just wears on me. But I am thankful to everyone who has been patient waiting for this video, and really, I feel like an awful person for taking this long to get it out, despite all that's happened. But rest assured, the next episode in this series will not take another 2 years, and I promise you that. next point.
2.
So with this video finally done, what does this mean for the Elements of Insanity story now? Well, let's say the obvious. It isn't dead, and it's far from that still. I'm going to continue working on it as promised, but there are still other videos and projects on my list that I need to do, and I would like to do first. I'm hoping to at least get cracking on the next episode of The Lost Ones, or maybe even Paper and Ink after I take a break. I'm probably going to need a break after all the stress this video has caused animating me. Either way. As for the future story arcs that I have mentioned in the past for this series, I'm announcing a bit of change with that as well. Due to some well-stated advice from my friend BrodyMonster44, I've narrowed the 3 arcs I mentioned down to 2. And yes, if you hadn't guessed, the cancelled story arc would have involved the Dazzlings. But, rather than outright scrap it, I have decided to take elements from said arc and incorporate them into the next storyline following the Shimmercakes arc. And that's about all I can say on that detail without majorly spoiling my plans, but I think you guys are really going to love it. Oh, and before I shut up and finally close this thing off, I just want to give another thanks to both Brony Monster and Blank Check. Both of these guys have been very, very dedicated to following my EOI story in their reaction videos, and for that, I am grateful. The fact that you two can find enjoyment in and be entertained / engrossed in my poorly written, stupid little group of pony freaks, it really puts a smile on my face, so thank you for your continued support and hope you enjoy the future of this series. Speaking of that, I think I've rambled on for long enough, so I'm just gonna shut up and close this video off now. So, to all who have waited this long, I really hope that you enjoyed this, and thank you for being patient. Until next time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you until then. Shadow out.